Hey everyone, we want to talk about a serious subject that happened in our city. We had a mass shooting that occurred at a bank at 8:30 in the morning. 4 people lost their lives and 9 people were injured. We do want to lift up their families, and we hope that you also do the same thing. We want to also remember that one of those people that was shot was a young police officer. He was 26. He literally was just sent into the field on March the 31st. So let's lift him up. He is fighting for his life. We appreciate the prayers for our city. Guys, how do we feel about this?
Well, it's saddening, you know. I feel like there are so many things that that are happening that we just have to just be mindful. We just got to be mindful when we make laws and bills and all kind of just the policies, regulations, the whole movement on protesting guns. It just needs to be more specific for assault rifles.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
I'm not against handguns. But
I don't think any of us are. We all have one.
And you never know if you might need it.
Right.
Right. But I am totally against assault weapons. No law-abiding citizen needs an assault weapon in their home.
Thank you.
Not at all.
Even just for recreation. I know everybody chooses to have different guns because they like them, and I get that, but anything that has a magazine that you load in with multiple fire power in it, we don't need that in the city. When you go out there, you're not shooting people with those kind of with that kind of firepower.
Yeah. If you need protection for your home, a handgun is plenty.
Thank you.
A handgun is plenty.
Yes.
Because it's meant to stop the intruder, not really to kill. I mean, if you happen to kill him in it and trying to defend your home, that's one thing. But actually, you know, you teeter-totter that line of, okay, he was trying to rob me, so are things more valuable than a life?
Right.
Like, so I'm at the point like, okay, so if you're not trying to get in my home to hurt my family, what do you need?
Yeah.
Like, what do you need?
What do
Like,
you need?
because there are so many people out here hurting. We have to understand that sometimes it's not about just shooting somebody and, you know, I'm going to protect mine because they were trying to steal some things. What if they need something? You know, and that's what we don't focus in on if people are really in need or if they're, and so many people hurting, and it's for so many different reasons.
And I think that's another topic that we have to discuss. When people do these type of events, you have to ask yourself, are they mentally stable? Like, what is actually going on in that person's life that causes them to feel that it was 8:30 in the morning, that you wanted to go, and yesterday was Easter. Yesterday was Easter, and you just want to go and kill people. So you just have to be mindful of what caused that to happen.
Yeah, well, I doubt it was somebody who woke up and committed violence like they cared about Easter.
Probably not, but
You know what I'm saying? That's not in their heart.
But you can't say that.
You're right.
because he could have celebrated. We don't even know.
Some people just snap.
But some people also have this of entitlement. Like the shooting that just happened in Tennessee.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? She went in there because of how they treated her when she was in elementary school.
And those babies had nothing to do with that.
They some babies. They had nothing to do with that. Some of that is entitlement.
I don't think it's entitlement though, but you know you have to be crazy to recollect back 20 years ago and think that has something to do with today.
True.
That's
true.
total disassociation.
Disassociation.
No, I can
Yeah.
understand if what happened in your childhood affected you to today, but I don't think it justifies to go shooting
Definitely doesn't
the
justify.
9-year-old and 8-year-olds who are there today. Find those teachers who were there.
No, don't kill
I'm just
anybody.
saying,
Get
don't kill
counseling.
nobody.
Go
get
seek
help. That
Get
is
help.
the right answer.
Get help.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make sense to go shooting up innocent people who had nothing to do with what happened in your world 20 years ago. That's my point.
I just feel
That's what I
like in
should
the
say.
last, and of course, you know, I was in college, you know, when the school shootings happened in Western Kentucky. So, you know, it's the era I've been living, but it just seemed like it's just gotten,
Worse.
like you said, disassociation. Just people aren't connected with reality.
Right.
And I will
Yes.
put this on whatever. I really feel like, I think neurologically since COVID, like things are off.
Things
Like,
are off, though.
People are off their rockers.
Yes.
And it's just happening, and they don't value life.
No.
And they see, you know, they don't value their own life, and so they just think it's okay to do harm and just to, and then that's the answer.
Yeah.
But until, you know, prayers, the politicians, you know, I feel like the Mitch McConnell's playing in our face. When you have been a senator for 30 years and you don't do anything to ban these, you know, these type of weapons, and things continue to happen, but then you want to tweet out, oh,
Right, right.
So sorry.
Yeah.
It's a sad mournful
Everybody
day.
has to
Do
own their
something.
part.
You
Yeah.
can do it.
No, everybody has to own
They
their part.
do.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, like, so a lot of people will say, no, we don't need to control guns. We need to get a hold on mental health. You're correct. We do. But guess what? At the store, the sellers of the guns
They don't
cannot
know.
depict who's insane or not.
Exactly.
Because
Exactly.
guess what? Truth be known, no one knows if I'm
Right.
on medication or not, and I don't know if she's on
Right.
medication
You
or
don't
not.
know.
Right.
We
You
don't
just don't
know.
know.
You know, you can't just look at a person and say if they have mental health issues or not.
Very true.
You don't know
You
when somebody
can't.
might just click and break either.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I could be perfectly fine on my medication and something triggers. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And so the thing is we can't have those type of guns available to anyone.
There we go.
Period. We don't need them in society.
Other
And although
countries
today
That
don't
is
have
very
it.
true.
And although today was a bank, and the
Well, the
in the
sad part,
contents of being at a school,
Right.
teachers do not need guns.
teachers don't need guns.
That's not the answer. That's not going to protect those children.
Right.
Yeah, so the teachers don't need guns because some of them are unstable too. Like, it's
Yes,
just a
that's
thing.
very
Like,
true.
I would rather
you
have like,
almost need, honey, a
police
psychiatric
or something
rundown
at 'em.
before you purchase a weapon almost. But, you know.
You should.
But
I
then
think you do, but I think that, like you said, that society is just off, because even though after everyone who was anyone in the city saw what happened this morning, and then we get another scare that a school shooting at one of our
Community
technical
colleges.
colleges was a young lady was shot along with a guy, and the young man died.
Oh my
Like, at
God.
what point do we just say life matters? I mean, we all deserve the opportunity. No one wants to get that phone call that their family member has been deceased and that was killed for no reason. That didn't have anything to do with anything that happened. I don't care how mad you are. You don't deserve to take my life.
Right.
At no point.
Right.
Just like you said, handguns, semi-automatic, sport rifles, whatever it is, honey, BB guns. Don't just try to use these weapons, you know, for your,
Yes.
just when you get angry and
When
you
you
just
get
ready to
angry.
explode and want to take somebody's life. That, you do not have the right.
No, and I think that's another thing is that as a society, we don't know how to handle anger. I mean,
Yeah.
the first thing that you want to do is just kill somebody instead of talk
Dude.
or fight it out.
Yeah.
I
This
mean,
is not a video game.
yeah,
You
this
can't
is
come back
real
to
life.
Okay, you
Once you
can't-
kill someone, they're gone, and you don't care about who they left behind.
And-
Today was awful.
And not even just think about the killer. Think about the killer's mom.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, she is probably like effed up because as a parent, you
Yeah.
take it on like, what the hell did
Yeah.
I do wrong?
Yeah.
And this man, he live streamed this. This was seen by whoever follows him, whoever just happened to
That's
be on
the
his
sad
feed
part.
this
He just
morning.
set the trauma on your lap.
He didn't
That's
even care.
sad. That's
this
the
is
sad
what
part.
this is what our society has become. Until mental health is taken seriously and we get these guns that don't need to be on the streets, we're going to continue to have these, oh my gosh, this happened again. And let me tell you, we
Not
didn't
just
think that
mental
this was
health.
going to happen in Louisville. Your city will be next.
I just
Because
think
who
everybody.
knew?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
did not wake up this morning thinking that we were going to have a true mass shooting.
I don't think anybody does.
No.
But, and that's, you know, part of
matter
the
where it
problem
happens.
because you just, me on my way to work, totally
Yeah.
oblivious. I'm thinking about list long of to-dos that I need to do. Thinking about my kids, making sure they straight. I might have to, check in
What
with
you
y'all.
have to do.
I'm not thinking about, you better be looking around to see if you
Exactly.
see anybody with a weapon.
Exactly.
So it just catches you off guard and you just out here.
Especially in the work environment.
Yeah, you can't even go to
You're not
work.
in
Well,
the
let's
hood.
not
You
even
can't even go to
forget
work.
You're
that.
not in a dangerous area. You're
Yeah.
not in a war zone.
Yeah.
Right.
You in
Yeah.
a work zone, chilling, mind ready for work, and then boom.
Well, just think about those people a few years ago that was killed in Kroger's, or the man that tried to
Exactly.
go
You
into
just
the
shopping.
church.
Yes.
It's sad
It
that
just
you
continues
can't
to
feel
happen.
safe just doing your regular everyday routines. Like, come on, America, we got to do better.
It's much
We
better.
have
It's
to
all
do
kind of
better.
ways for outlets. We have other outlets than go get a gun and shoot somebody.
Yes. So to wrap this up, we just hope that you pray for our city, pray for the country. Politicians,
Vote.
do the jobs, and people.
Everybody do
vote,
your part.
because
Yeah.
who you choose are the people that's deciding what
Yes.
goes in
And-
your local
And it
communities.
starts at home.
Yes.
Be a parent.
Be a
Yes.
parent.
And you can't expect law people to do
have
everything.
to be against guns to be
Exactly.
against assault weapons.
Right.
Exactly.
And it's not okay for anybody to own those. It's just not. I don't care, mental health or anything like that.
Amen to that.
Nobody
Anybody.
should have them.
No.
Nobody.
They're not needed.
We don't need them. If this guy would have had a handgun in that office, somebody
killed
could have been
less
attacked.
people.
Yes.
Yeah.
People could have attacked him with a handgun. You have no fight with an assault weapon.
No.
Yeah.
All
And
those
thank you,
people didn't have to
LMPD,
lie.
for responding so fast, and you actually really went in there and did your job. We appreciate you.
Definitely appreciate
Thank you.
all the emergency response
Yes.
people,
And
federal
yes.
and all.
Yeah.
Yes.
And to everybody, just make
All
sure
the
you stay prayed up.
families.
Yes.
Make sure
Yes.
every day you love and hug your loved ones and
Right.
tell them
Because we
how
don't
you
know.
feel.
You never know.
You never
Don't
know
know.
when it's gonna be your
Yeah.
last day. So just make sure you just
Amen. You gotta
Get
love
right,
everybody
honey.
when they're here.
Get
'cause
right.
You never know when it's the last
Yeah.
time.
That's right.
all right. See y'all Thursday.
See y'all
Bye.
Thursday.